Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is about to show you guys how I contour and highlight my face. I think I've said a million times on a lot of my videos that contouring is my life. It's just because my face shape is quite round and a little bit square-ish over here, so I like to adjust it just to make it look better for myself, really. So just would like to share some best practice as how I would contour and highlight my face. So without further ado, let's get started. When I just started do my my own makeup, I also watch a lot of tutorials and videos on YouTube, and also seen people how to contour their face. What I've summarized that everyone's face structure is different and shape is different as well, so you can't really apply somebody else's contour routine and to copy and paste them completely onto your face, as it may not applicable for you and suits for your face shape. So how I would like normally do is to look at the mirror straight and to find out how I would like my face look. So let me use a brush to show you guys. What I feel is I like my face, my head here go in a little bit and here as well. So if I put my brush here, this is where I like actually my face shape look like. So it's here. Then I like here to actually comes in instead of a little bit square and round, I like to be a little bit sharp here. So look like this. And over here, it's not as simple as you put line here, go around your face, then you blend it, it will go out onto the look you're looking for. What I think easiest way to show you guys is I use a contour stick first, as I will be able to draw the line to show you where exactly I would put them. The contour stick I use is Fenty Beauty's Amber. So now let me show you how I use it. To dot around the area. This is how I like it. So I wouldn't go round like this. I will do it according to my face shape. And secondly, I like my face here, shading start from this onwards. So I will put like this. So down here, what I like to do is I want here look like this. Okay, for here I like to look like this. So I know I need to come out a little bit. If you look side of my face, now this is where I would put my contour color on. So again, it is not as simple as draw a 3, which I saw a lot of tutorials recommending that, or just simply go round off your face. So it really depends on your face shape and how you like the outcome to be. So quickly blend it out just to use a brush. Fenty Beauty's one, this one is quite good, that you can use a sponge or use a brush to blend it out. It would work either way. Myself, if I have time, I will use both. So I will use the brush to blend it out first, then I will use a sponge just to go over it and just to make it blend it in a little bit better with the foundation, look even more natural. Quickly show you guys this side I haven't done anything, and this side I have put the side of the contour. Can you tell the difference? I hope you can. So what I would do is I would just do half of the face first for you guys to see the difference. So once side of my face is down, then I will move on to shape my nose and eyes. Again, with my nose, what I like to point it a little bit in here and here. If you see the nose shape of mine, here is a little bit round. So what I like is here to look a little bit more pointing. Then I will start from under the eyebrow, beginning of your eyebrow, to shape in. Okay, owning a little bit, don't apply too much. Here I'm happy with it. Then here I like to go in, then I apply a little bit here. And under here. In some tutorials you probably see is people put another line over here. I tried that method. What I find is make my top of my nose a little bit too round, which I don't really like, so I don't do that for my nose. Then again, I will use a small brush to just blend it out. Now you probably can see this side I put the contour on and this side I haven't. And here, because I put the shadow here, it will make top of my nose start, more pointing. Let's move on to eyes. I always contour my eyes. I find for my eye shape, I need in here to actually dip in a little bit in order to make my eye shape look little bit like this, so make my eyes look bigger. I would normally use a powder, but today I will use the contour stick to show you guys where exactly it is. So where I do exactly, I use a smaller brush to point. So you have your eye bone here. It's literally follow the shape of your eye bone. You draw a line, then blend it out. Don't worry about it, you can blend it onto your eyelid. If you chose a good color of your contour, it won't impact your eyeshadows later, but not to go up too much. So you rather blend it down like that rather than go over, and then make a natural connecting with the nose shadow. So if you compare these two eyes, can you tell this one you feel being lifted a little bit at the end of my eye. Then I will do a little bit over here and a little bit under here. It's only because I make my lip a little bit dewy, kissable. Then let's move on to highlight. So now I kind of finished my contour on my face, nose, then eye. Then when you have a shadow, you also need highlight to really draw the center of your face out. As I haven't set my face, I will also use a cream-based highlight here. So for this purpose, I wouldn't recommend anything shimmer or glitter in there. I would recommend still use something. It can be creamy but matte finish as well. This is it's more like a concealer highlight. And the brand I'm using is called Mao Geping. He is a person's name. He's a very famous Chinese makeup artist. He does makeup for a lot of celebrities, big shows. So he also has his own brand just named after himself. This one I've been using for some time. I find it suits Oriental skin very well. It is white, but it's not like a pearly white, if you know what I mean. So let's try this one on as well. Where I will use highlight is the inside of my face. So outside, I like to be sit back, therefore I use a shadow to kind of, you know, shrunken them in. And inside over here, under eye triangle, and a little bit here, I like to make sure it sits out a little bit. So I start from here. Again, I will just do half face. So for this one, I will use a sponge to gently blend it out. This like cream highlight is very easy to work with. You just do it before you put the powder on. It will crease up with a powder product, so I would recommend to do it before you set the face. Okay, I have done this side of my face, and this side is still just the foundation without contouring and highlighting. I don't know whether you guys can feel that this side, the feature is more clear, and this side is still a little bit plain. Okay, I just quickly finish this side as well. Now I've pretty much done all the contouring and highlighting, just to finish a little bit on my nose as well. So this is how I do my contour and highlight. It is actually not complicated and fairly simple in a way. All you need to do is make sure you look at the mirror straight, understand your own face shape, and to draw the area that where you want it to be shaded, to decide how you like your face to be looked, and also your eye shapes and the nose shape as well. Let me finish the rest of my face. I will also share with you guys my top contouring product. So I just quickly finished the rest of my face. So let's go through some of my favorite contouring palettes and bronzers and highlights as well. First of all is a brand called Laura Geller. It just focus. Don't worry about it. I will leave all the product details on my description box. So, this one, I use this the most during the summertime, as the color tone is natural to warm. The powder is very smooth and very fine, very easy to blend it out. So as it's powder, so I would recommend to use after your foundation. Then this shade is very similar as Fenty Beauty's one, which I used earlier. I put two of them together. Fenty Beauty's one would be warmer than Laura's. It has more brown color in there. Don't know. Oh, let me put a little bit more for the Fenty Beauty. So this one is Fenty Beauty and this one is Laura Geller. So these two are very similar, are more natural towards warm. Next one is more natural, not too warm, not too cool. Is my favorite contouring palette from Mooisway. The color she created is stayed in the middle. It's not too chocolatey, but not too grey. If it's too grey, it will make your face looks really dirty. But if it's too chocolatey, it will make you look, how to say, like you have weird beard on your face. So this is her color. Let me, you know what, let me just pull the Laura Gallows one and bronzer next to it so you can tell the difference. Yes, now it's better. So here, this one is Mooisway and this one is from Laura Geller. This one is warmer, this one adds more grey shade in there. So Mooisway, this one I use it for contouring my face, my nose and my eyes, has no problem. Sometimes, you know, the color, if it's too warm, I don't tend to use for shape my nose, because you know, you use on the side, it's not too bad because sometimes you have your hair, you know, it's easy to cover if you put a little bit too much. But if you put on your nose, people straight away can tell whether it makes your nose looks weird or not. So if it's natural towards warm contouring or bronzer, I normally just use to contouring my face. For eyes, it is okay, because especially for my skin tone, I am a yellow based oriental skin tone. So for a more warmer colored bronzer, I do sometimes use them as base of my eyeshadows as well. But for Mooisway, this one, I use it for face, nose and eyes, not a problem. Next one I found, I discovered recently, is from the Chinese brand called Huaxizi, the Florasis. And this one, compared to Mooisway, they all natural contouring color. It's not too cool, not too warm. This one is Florasis. Then let me put the Mooisway next to it. Okay, so this one is from Florasis and this one is Mooisway. Let me see if the camera catches. Oh, now it's better. Okay. As you can see, Florasis is slightly cooler than Mooisway. Again, both of them are very similar. You can use for contouring anywhere on your face. It won't look awkward at all. And the last one I would recommend is actually an eyeshadow from MAC. I think a lot of Oriental girls, Asian girls, Chinese girls are very familiar with this one. It's called Omega. It's a single eye shadow from MAC. This one. As it's eyeshadow, therefore you do expect a little bit high pigment compared to other contouring palettes. This one would be the coolest out of all of them I mentioned earlier. This one would contour eyes and the nose very well. I will put Florasis contouring powder next to it, so for you guys to compare. Okay, so this one is Omega and then this one is Florasis. As you can tell, the pigment is much better as it's eyeshadow, so don't go crazy on that. And this is a little bit darker than this one and has more grey in here. So I will also insert a picture here just to show you all 5 of them together from warm to cool. These 5 are my favorite contouring products that I'm using pretty much on day-to-day basis. So let's move on to highlights. In terms of highlighting product, is not like highlighting powder that would give you a metallic shine or a sheen or glitter on your face. It's more about to lifting certain part of your face. The first one is tart shaped tape. I have in color fair light to neutral. Again, this probably is a super famous concealer product and is being in the market for so long, and so many positive comments about it. Myself been using this for so long as well. It sits on the eye area very well, does not crease up, and lasts the whole day. The next one is the one I've been using today, used on my video earlier, is from Peony, the Chinese makeup artist, from his own brand. This one suits Chinese oriental skin even better because it's more towards yellow tone. I put this together with tart shaped tape, so you can tell the difference. So the top one is a tart shaped tape, and this one is Peony. Peony will be, well, you look at the camera, it looks a little bit too white. It's actually not too white, but more towards yellow. And the tart shaped tape is more natural to pink. Both are very good highlighting products, as it is cream based, therefore you will need to use either before or after the foundation before you put the powder on. Okay, that's the video for today, and I do hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I will see you very soon.